Here we go with the first event of the program. Olivia Ferraro will lead them away. We'll go the lap after this with event D or E or whatever event it is. It's the first race in the pre-program. The main program will kick off with production, so I'll do one more lap. Matthew Thompson off the back of the field in the all-red car. Olivia Ferraro on the front row with Telia Bosley. Row 2 is Harrison Berris and Kai Leeson. Jesse James Samuels on row 3 with Vince Lindsay. Row 4, Michaela Hinsey and Fletcher Malentis. And off the back is Matthew Thompson. Here we go, 8 laps the journey, event E on the program, or it's actually a D in your program. So 9 top stars. The next event will be the Junior Sedan New Stars. This event, courtesy of Bandotti Avocados. Good crowd starting to roll in too for the first night meeting of the season. Here we go. They'll come out of turn 4 to the imaginary pink line in the main straight. They're away and racing with the pink car on the inside. Olivia Ferraro leading the charge of the Light Brigade, and they are 4 wide. There's a hip and shoulder and another one. And the 18 car is going to take the lead as they move out of turn number 2. Harrison Berris, as they move down the back straight. Olivia Ferraro is in second place as one car is well and truly off the racetrack. That's the 64, Michaela Hinsey. Rejoins in 7th as they move out of turn 4 and complete lap number 1 with Harrison Berris in front. Jesse James Samuels second. Olivia Ferraro third, then Kai Leeson. And the 15 car starting to get menacing up on the outside. That's Matthew Thompson. He now moves to 4th and now moves to 3rd.
Good run from the 15. He started out of position number 9 and will take on our pole. Sit at the 25 of Olivia Ferraro, the 15. Trying to slide job the 25 as Thompson goes into 3rd place with Kyle Leeson following through as well in the 83. Olivia Ferraro going a long way back now as she loses 4 positions just through that small moment going up the hill. But it's Berris and Jesse James Samuel. Good return to racing for the 31 after hitting the concrete wall very heavily at the Margaret River Speedway. But they're all chasing Harrison Berris in the 18.
Yes, so Harrison Berris leads after 3 laps. Last time around was a quick lap at 24.216. It's got the measure of Jesse James Samuels, and in 3rd place, Matthew Thompson. He's being harassed by Kai Leeson in 4th, back to Michaela Hinsey, Olivia Ferraro, Vince Lindsay, Fletcher Melendez and Telia Bosley. They come up to the halfway mark, 4 down and 4 laps to go, and they haven't caught Harrison Berris, and Kai Leeson has passed Matthew Thompson. So Leeson goes to 3rd, Thompson back to 4th, but Harrison Berris's lead is still 1.68 seconds. Jesse James Samuels still can't catch him. Kai Leeson has moved ahead of Matthew Thompson, and then back to Michaela Hinsey. That's your first 5 as we come up with 3 laps to go.
Leeson actually was the quickest car on the track that time around as the 83 is moving that water that only seemed light to our sort of eyes. Was tricky on the early stages, but now as the drivers have really sorted themselves out on the track, it's now Michaela Hinsey the quickest. So after that mistake on lap number 1 that saw her go to the tail of the field, the 64 is on the charge and looking to catch onto the back bumper of this chasing field for 2nd place as Leeson now making the moves on the outside of Jesse James Samuels.
So 1.5 laps left to go. You can throw Nana's T-tail over 2nd, 3rd and 4th as Harrison Berris, our leader, gets a little bit crossed up. Kai Leeson tried to go underneath the Jesse James Samuels. They both went offline a little bit, and Matthew Thompson has pounced. Moves to the outside, has got past Kai Leeson. Comes up behind Samuels. Leeson right there with Thompson. It's a great old go for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Michaela Hinsey not far behind that group of 3 either. Meanwhile, Harrison Berris leads down the back straight the final time. Comes up underneath the Telia Bosley. Will come out at turn number 4. And the first race of the night will go the way of car number 18. Harrison Berris first across the line. Bit of a shandangle for the miners. Jesse James Samuels will get there. Leeson, Thompson, Michaela Hinsey cross the line together. Back then to Olivia Ferraro, Vince Lindsay. And then further back to Fletcher Melendez and Tilia Bosley. That's the way we saw Event E, Heat 1 of the Top Star Juniors, courtesy of Bendotto Avocado. Thank you for your support of the juniors in that particular event. So Harrison Berrison, 18, your winner from 31, Jesse James Samuels, and third was the 83 of Kai Leeson, winning margin 2.670, and a very good win to Harrison Berris, who led practically from the get-go.